milestone. As we celebrate the Mooncake Festival yesterday, as they always say, it's a gathering of family. So I always considered my TI family is Venus Toastmasters members. So it's definitely a pleasure after gathering with my family today. I can have a post gathering with my TI family with all the Venus members here. And also, we would like to welcome all the guests, Stephanie, Jenny, Zine, Zoe, and all our fellow I would say my family, TI family members. A big welcome to our 100 meeting. I would, like they mentioned, 100 meetings is definitely a milestone for Venus as we celebrate, going to celebrate our 5th year anniversary, 4.5 years. We did that as well. So today I would like to encourage all who are here and also to congratulate. We have our icebreaker, Sherry, who's going to give her first speech. So good luck. As the Japanese say, "Kambate!" And we have all our seasoned speakers. We have Eliza and Selton. I'm all ears hearing out from all of you. As we celebrate our Mooncake Festival today, I would like to say a very, very warm welcome and very, very happy day today as we celebrate this time with our family. But allow me to share the past week, and as well for me, it's been a crazy, hectic week. For the last month, I just joined the new company, as some of you are well aware. Okay. And the past week, on a Friday afternoon, I gotten a call from my dad and say, "Hey, I'm sending your mom to ER, emergency hospital." And my mom was hospitalized over the week. So, and she still is admitted in the hospital. But like I mentioned, I would love to spend time with my TI family today as well. It takes also a level of, I would say, in the context that as we celebrate all these festivals, after this, I would like you all to take your phone up and text a loved one that say, "I'm happy to have you by my side." Regardless, anything can happen at the snap of a moment. So in these small little moments, I would love for all of you just to step 20 seconds, take a phone, message a loved one and say, "I'm happy to have you in my life and thank you." A simple gratitude. Say thank you for being in my life to a family member. Or as to all the TI families I have here today, it's been a super pleasure. And all of you, some are my backbone, some I run to for help, some I run to for mentoring, and some I run to for personal advisors. So I would like to express my gratitude once again as we gather here today. But all good and well, in that context, I love to start with, we're all breathing. Let's enjoy this moment as we continue to develop ourselves. We take the commitment just 2 hours twice a month to invest into our self-development. And as they say, as you take care and you self-develop and you grow better for yourself, the effects will be compounded. As you step into, like in an airplane, you always put the oxygen mask on yourself first. So I would also encourage you all to develop further in that context, and a great step for you to actually join Venus as a platform to grow further. All right. And today, I will hand over to our TOE, Michelle. Can we have a round of applause for Michelle for being our 100 meeting Toastmasters of the evening? So a big warm welcome to her. And let's spend a wonderful 2 hours ahead. Over to you, Toastmasters of the evening, Michelle Ma.
Thank you, President Crystal. It's a lovely evening being with all of you tonight. Welcome to Venus Toastmasters Club, the all ladies clubs in District 51. So I'm Michelle, and it's my privilege to be your TOE of the evening today. And the theme of tonight is actually Mooncake and Milestones. What Mooncake Festival meant to me, I think a very long time ago, I used to celebrate that day with my late grandmother. And she would actually prepare a lot of food for praying. I think those days we have a black horn, the one that has like a tiny cow horn and it's black in color with some taro, yam, and of course mooncake is definite. And me and my cousins are all playing in the house, as in outside at the car park, lighting up all the candles. And but the next day, we have to clean up all the chores. That's how my mooncake is. But fast forward to today, did I really celebrate this big day of mine with the workload that I have lately and now only got time for TI? I guess that mooncake day or festival has become a norm for me as a normal day instead of a big day to celebrate. I was also telling my kids, I guess I have to make time for every Chinese culture that we had. We need to make time for family and to make it like a purposeful event to celebrate together. So, and because my kids also have tuition yesterday, so it wasn't really a day that we did our celebration. Anyway, that's my story of my Mooncake Festival. So let's start with the. I know we have some guests tonight with us, and I would like to introduce what Toastmaster is all about in the next coming 2 hours to you all that are fresh with us with Venus Toastmaster. Can I start with the slides already? Thanks, Wendy. Okay, so what is Toastmaster International about? Toastmaster International is founded by Dr. Raffles C. Smetley in 1928 in Santa Ana, California, and his aim for this club is to afford practice and training in the art of public speaking, presiding over meetings, improving social skills, and good fellowships among our members. Fast forward to today, Toastmaster Club has existed more than 100 years already, and it's one of the oldest organizations in the world. We have about 280,000 members spread across 144 countries with more than 14,700 clubs all over the world, and Venus Toastmaster is one of them. Let's move on. We are Venus Toastmaster Club, and we are actually at the Region 13, District 51, Division J, and Area 4. And we are chartered on the 21st of June 2021, which is 4 years ago. And this club is only for the ladies, so that you have a comfortable platform to voice out, to do your practice on your public speaking with all of us. And our vision is to empower and support women to improve communication and leadership skills. And I can tell you that our club has proudly achieved President Distinguished Club for at least 3 times for these past 3 to 4 years. And together, we will make everything stronger. And with you as our club member, it's a privilege to have you to make this happen for the next term for all of us here. Our club mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth as well. So how does it work? For a Toastmaster Club meeting, we will have 3 categories: a prepared speech, an impromptu speech, which is there will be a table topic to be given, and impromptu in the sense that you have to talk about that topic given within 1 to 2 minutes. And we will also have people evaluating you on the prepared speech. an experienced evaluator, and also on the impromptu speech, even though it's a short one within 1 to 2 minutes, but it's definitely comes with a feedback from our team member, our members. So without further ado, let me introduce our key technical role player of the night. And first, I would like to invite our general evaluator, Rizwan Tan, to further introduce our key technical role player of the night. Rizwan, over to you.
Why suddenly my name become Rizwan?
Is our pronunciation, is it Rizun?
Rizan! I don't know how.
Rizan,
For more than 1.5 years,
Rizan.
pronounce me wrongly. I'm so sad.
Sorry, Rizan. Okay, over to you.
Thank you, Michelle, our Toastmaster of the evening tonight. So my role as general evaluator tonight will be observing the meeting. How does the meeting, is it on time, and how does it run so far, and any in the meeting that you all did well, and also observing and recommend for some if any improvement. So it's not just about me, but I have a group of members that help me to do on the evaluation part. So first I would like to introduce our technical role player. May I have our first technical role player, our timer, Toastmaster Puiwan, to introduce herself? Puiwan?
Yes. I need to read from the script, right?
Yes, and
Greetings.
you can show your face at this moment. You don't hide yourself.
I cannot. I have phone timing and all this. Okay. Greetings, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and guests. As timer, I will time the table topic speaker, formal speech, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have using green, yellow, and red cards, which denotes the specific time remaining.
Thank you. Thank you for our Rolex for tonight. They're taking care of our time. Make sure we are on time. Else, Puiwan will remind us. Okay. So next, I would like to invite our next technical role, our counter. Toastmaster Chiu Fong, over to you.
Yes, thanks. Greetings, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler words, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you to our R counter, Chiu Fong. Why we need R counter in a meeting? Because if you imagine a professional speaker that's standing on the stage, if he or she deliver the speech with a lot of filler crunches, you will feel that it's lacking of confidence or maybe something missing. So throughout the R counter role, we can observe ourselves how we deliver so far, and slowly we can set a target to improve in every meetings every speech that we deliver. So this is why we need an R counter in Toastmaster meeting. And next, I would like to invite our third technical role, which is our English teacher for tonight. Let's welcome team collaboration proficiency Toastmaster Jun Bat.
Thank you, Toastmasters Risan. Hello, everyone. My role is grammarian for tonight meeting. All right, so you must be wonder, what is this grammarian? Is it an occupation or what kind of nouns is that? Well, let me explain to you. This is one of the important role in Toastmasters meeting, right? So my responsibility is to record any participants who properly use the word of the day. All right, let me introduce you. So every meeting, we will come up with words. So encourage everyone to use it as and when. All right, and let me introduce you. You can see from your virtual background. Word of the day tonight is compel. And I will also would like to put that into our chat box so that you can be reminded. So let me explain to you what is the meaning of compel, or you can use it using compelling. So it means that evoking interest, attention, or admiration in a powerful, irresistible way. All right. So that means it's example. There is a compelling evidence that the recession is ending. Second example, they may compel a witness attendance at court by issue of a summons. So I will encourage everyone to use this word compel. Hopefully by end of the day, you will be, I will be also putting a lot of my attentive listening skill to catch some of the good phrases, and also, if possible, give you some recommendation if some of the English wordings can be improved further. All right, by end of the meeting, you will see me coming up again to give you a report. So over back to you, our general evaluator.
Thank you to our grammarian. With this, I would like to hand over the session back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Michelle Ma. Over to you, Michelle.
Thank you, Risan. I did pronounce it correctly, right? Okay, Risan. Okay, so without further ado, we are moving on to the prepared speech. So I would like to invite the evaluator to read the speech purpose and to remind the speaker to pin themselves or by the timer, with a timer as well. Yeah, to pin the timer as well at your side so that you know where your timing is. Okay, so I would like to invite Evan to. Are you there, Evan?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening,
Okay.
everyone. Okay, so tonight, Cherry Tong is attempting her very first speech, icebreaker speech, under her pathway of presentation mastery. The purpose of her project is for the member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speech. And her speech title is Never Give Up. Cherry Tong, Never Give Up. Over to you.
Thank you, TOE. Good morning, everyone. My name is Cherry. I'm 38 years old. I was married in the year 2023. Okay, just a half year later, I found that I was pregnant. It was one of the happiest moments in my life. As my age, it's not easy for me to have a baby. Therefore, my husband and I were especially grateful to this blessing. And I also started to imagine a joyful moment ahead. Buying a baby coat, searching a nursery, and holding my baby for the first time. I thought that my journey would be like that as well. But the life gave me a different experience, one that tested and also taught me the meaning of never give up. During my pregnancy, I was told that I have a placenta complications. The doctor looked and talked to me, Madam, you need to go for Caesar. That time, my heart was dropped. I was worried. But I reminded myself that as long as my baby is safe, I can do it. Finally, the day came.
My daughter was born. I thought that my hardest time of my life is over, but it did not. The doctor came again, and this round with the word that cut even deeper. He said, "Madam, your daughter's oxygen level is low. She has to admitted to the ICU room immediately." I still remember that was my first time to enter the ICU room. The room was so cold, and it filled with the sound of machine. Toot, toot, toot. Every single sound sent a shock to my heart. I walked slowly to the bed. There she was, my daughter, very small, a lot of tube connected to her fragile body. I want to smile with her. Instead, I cried. And the truth is, I cried every single time that I visited her. While other mothers were resting during their confinement, but I was living in a fear. I could not eat. I could not sleep. I keep asking myself that, why me? Why my baby? Did I do something wrong? Slowly, I started to fall into depressions. But even this was my darkest day, one thing that kept me on going is that belief I couldn't give up. Every single day that I scared to enter the ICU room, I still walk in. Every visit I cry, I still show up with her. For me, never give up means showing up no matter how pain we feel. And then one day, finally, the doctor told me, "Madam, your baby condition is stable. She can back home now." It was the most happiness moment in my life. Today, my daughter was growing, active, and healthy. And I also staying with my stronger heart. This is me. This is my story. Thank you.
Thank you, Cherry, for your personalized story of yours. And indeed, after hearing it as a mother, if myself as a mother, I can resonate. If I facing this kind of situation is it's really not easy, and you have to be very strong and carry on, and then stay positive at that moment when your kid are actually with all the tubes that are into their body. So I can feel you really. Okay, so now your kids are really grown up, and it's a cheerful little girl. It's a girl, right? Yeah, it's a cheerful girl. Yeah, and as I think for us as a parents, I think the most important is the kid has to be healthy when they are being born. I think that's the one that we will feel more relief after seeing them at the first very moment. Thank you so much for your speech, Cherry. So next speaker will be the next evaluator for Eliza will be Retno. Retno, can I have you to read the speech purpose and to remind Eliza to pin the timer as well?
Yeah.
Retno, over to you.
Sure. Thank you, TOE. Let me get ready for this. Excuse me. Okay. Eliza Lowe will be delivering a speech with the title, Meeting My Mentor. The speech length is between 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of her speech is for Eliza to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. And the second one, is for Eliza to share some aspect of a previous experience as a protege. Eliza Low, meeting my mentor, Eliza Low.
Thank you, Retno, for the introduction. Good evening, everyone, fellow Toastmasters, and also our guest for tonight, Eliza over here. And wow, been a while since I actually have given a speech. Let's get to it. So let's take a wild guess. Who is my Toastmaster mentor? Anyone?
June.
June.
Yes, it's June. So it was to me, it's a very random moment meeting up with her. And she used to be my ex-colleague from Starbucks, way back in Starbucks. And I managed to connect back with her when I was actually seeking another opportunity. At that time, she was with TGV. So I went for the interview, and she actually called me out for a lunch session to catch up. During that time, during the session, she actually shared some feedback that what my weakness not my weaknesses, but what things that I can actually do better. And she actually introduced me to this terms Toastmaster, and how the structure was, and what is PIE stand for. So it's actually caught my attention, where compelling to find out more. And she actually, on that day itself, there was a meeting. So on the spot, I actually agreed to join in and share the link, and I just registered for it, knowing I got no expectation at all that I'm going to have a chance to speak during the meeting. But I think it's by fate or what. First meeting, first time, most fear of all, impromptu speech. Yeah. It was chosen by View of Fortune, and I was the first impromptu speaker. Being first time in Toastmaster meeting, I was utterly shocked, and I just felt invisible sweat coming up. What, me? Why? Lucky or unlucky? So I am so like I paused for a very long time and trying to digest what the question was, after repeatedly countless time. So the words that actually ultimately came out from my mind is, I want to feed people. And I continue the story from there. And inside, I was so very nervous speaking in front of people and first time meeting. And I am shaking all over, very fearful and very conscious in speaking. But after the session, I was like, oh, that was my longest 2 minutes. It felt like forever, eternity. So moving on from that, after the whole session, I stayed on until the end. She actually June actually texted me, oh, can I have 10 to 15 minutes of the time? I'd like to do a follow-up call. So I agreed to it, and she called and she asked me, oh, how do you feel about the overall session? It was a mixed feeling. I also can't really exactly remember how was it. It was really like, whoa, I survived that whole call, the meeting. So then actually she just asked me this question. So are you interested to join? And being very random, I just say yes. And here I started my journey as a Toastmaster in Venus Toastmaster. And it has been a great journey so far. No regrets at all. Learned a lot. And with June as my mentor, and she actually asked me a permission as well, which I love that she respected me, my decision. She just asked that, do you mind that I become your mentor? I say no problem. And here, and I hope that she find me as a good protege, as I have not been a very reaching out to her with a lot of questions, being quiet, but actually it has given me a chance to grow on my own with the space that she have given me, and challenging myself to reach out to other Toastmaster member for resources, not only depending on my mentor. So I can say everyone in Venus is actually also part of my mentor, which I really appreciate it. As whenever reach out for questions, clarification, questions are given and answers. Coming back to it, there's one session she actually called up for goal setting. I was like, oh my god, I'm very bad at it. I can set a goal, but it has never ever fell through to the end. It's always going to change halfway through. But she actually keep me on track for the next few calls, that always reminding me what I have been missing, what I need to catch up on. There is still one now that I have yet to achieve till now, which I'm just going to keep it a secret. Oh, so I hope that June find me as a good protege, and also I love mingling around with all of y'all. It has been a fulfilling experience, especially she encouraged me to take on the role of OC for the very first, even though in less than half a year, I took on an OC role with her encouragement to coordinate the Venus Ladies trip. So it was a very fulfilling experience, and getting to know everyone physically for the first time as well. So all in all, I hope June still find me as a very good protege, even though that I am not that responsive as at time. And overall, it's a good experience being guided by June all this while. So good. Thank you everyone for taking the time. Over back to you, TOE.
Thank you, Eliza, for your inspiring speech. To me, right, getting a mentor, it's also all about chemistry and also the journey that you had with your mentor. And June has been your mentor, and I believe it's a valuable journey and an inspiring journey that you had with her. And she will have more protege now to go to her for more advice already after hearing your speech. Okay, so without further ado, we will move to the third speaker, and I would like to invite her evaluator, Crystal, to talk about the purpose of her speech, and also to remind the speaker to pin the timer as well so that you are aware of your time. Over to you, Crystal.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Clear.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much, Michelle. So we have our third speaker, Yap Xiaozhen, who's attempting the title of Connect with Storytelling. The purpose of this project is for Xiaozhen to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. Yap Xiaozhen, my relationship toolkit, my relationship toolkit, Yap Xiaozhen.
Thank you, Crystal. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Have you ever tried fixing a relationship problem using the wrong tool? During the pandemic lockdown, my husband and I discovered that maintaining love under one roof 24 hours a day was like assembling IKEA furniture without instruction and missing a few screws. It was full of effort and patience. That's when I learned something that completely changed how we communicated. The 5 love languages. Word of Words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, gifts, and physical touch. It became what I now call it my relationship toolkit. Before the lockdown, we had our routine, work, dinner, sleep, and repeat. But when everything shut down, we suddenly became colleagues, roommates, chefs, and cleaning crews all in one. I noticed that he would do the laundry, mop the floor, cook meals. But when I say, "You never said anything sweet to me anymore," I was being dramatic. He looked confused and replied me, "What do you mean? I already cooked dinner for you." In my mind, I thought, I don't need you to cook dinner for me. We can just order food delivery. I need a compliment now. But he thought, stop being so dramatic. Just wash the dishes after the dinner. We were both loving, but completely speaking different languages. One day, after another small arguments about who cares more, we both sat down quietly to calm our frustration. That's when I brought up the topic of love languages that I had listened from a podcast. Luckily, we researched about it. We took the online quiz, and the results, mine was words of affirmation and his was acts of service. No wonder we keep missing each other's signals. It was like he was saying I love you by scrubbing the toilet, and I was waiting him to tell me you did well today. So we learned to change, not compel. He would try to say things like, "You are amazing" when I have done something good. He is learning, he's trying, and I would try to show love by helping him wash the dishes, preparing her herbal tea, folding his clothes. It felt weird at first. It's like learning to say I love you in a foreign language, but slowly it worked, even not in a compelling way. The moment I heard him tell me, "You have been doing so much lately, thank you, dear," words of affirmation, I feel loved again. And when I handed his screwdriver while he busy fixing something without being asked, he looked surprised and said, "Wow, you are speaking my language now." Over time, we learned that love isn't about how we want to give. It's about how the other person best receive. The 5 love languages are not just for couples, There are tools we can use for family, friends, even colleagues. Some need gifts, some need your time, some need hugs and kisses, and others need you to do something for them. Once you learn to identify that, every relationship becomes easier because you stop guessing and start connecting. Today, my relationship to kid isn't filled with hammers or screwdrivers. It's filled with words, actions, and awareness. The lockdown taught me that love is not measured by how much we give, but by how well we understand. So when the next time someone does not respond the way you expect, don't assume they don't care. Maybe you're just speaking a different love language. Let's us take some time, learn the right tools. With the right language, every relationship can be built beautifully. Thank you.
Thank you, Selton, for your compelling speech on 5 love languages. If talking about mine 5 love languages, I think mine will be quality time together. That is something that I need with my husband because we need communication. Okay, so without further ado, are we still on time, the timer? Can we move on to the most compelling session, which is table topics seasons right now? Is Huyin ready? Should I pass to the topic master?
Hi everyone. Welcome to table topic session. Tonight, for the table topic session, it's a session where every participant can speak for 1 to 2 minutes spontaneously without any preparation. And tonight, as our topic, our theme is about mooncakes and milestones. So I have prepared a reader games for participants to take part in. So here, can you see my screen?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, just.
These are the readers game, and you answer the question, and then I will give you a table topic related to the answers, the correct answer of this reader. There are 7 readers, and to add some excitements to these games, I will give a keychain to those who answer the readers correctly. All right, without further ado, can I have a volunteer who want to guess, join the reader games, and then speak for 1 to 2 minutes based on a title argument? Yes?
I try the first one.
Okay.
Of course, not the first number lah. Which one it will be the easiest, yeah?
What do you think?
Number 3.
Number 3. What is the only place where today comes before yesterday? What is your answer to this question?
So if I answer wrongly, then what happened next? I have to.
There will not be any punishment. Just I will proceed and then give you a
topic
title, a table topic. Yes.
Okay. My home?
Your home?
Yeah.
No, incorrect. The actual answer is dictionary. In dictionary, today always comes before yesterday. The words T is before Y.
Okay.
So your
So now
table topic questions is what language or dialect you always wanted to learn or improve? Let me repeat again. What language or dialect you always wanted to learn or improve? Over to you, Michelle Ma.
thank you, Huyin. For me, a dialect that I always wanted to learn, or I should have said when I was young, at the age of 6 to 7 years old, I'm being forced to learn a dialect that is Hakka dialect, because my late grandmother is actually a Hakka together with my grandfather. So I used to sleep with them when I was very young, and they told me that if I do not master that language, I'm not allowed to sleep in their room. So I have no choice but to learn to speak in the Hakka dialect. But fast forward to today, with my grandparents not around, I have my grand aunt and my aunt, which is still around, and I only talk to the two or three of them in Hakka dialect. Other than that, I do not have anyone that I actually have a Hakka dialect to talk to, because not everyone know how to speak Hakka, and it's also not easy. High five. And it's also not easy to talk to another person that is Hakka dialect unless they are from the same village, which is in Guangxi or Guangdong. I keep saying the wrong village that I'm being in China. So and when I speak that, I feel proud, because that person has the same dialect as me, where is not many. Of course, I have you in to speak the same dialect as me. I think that's how my journey of learning a dialect during my childhood. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michelle Ma. Now that I know that you also know how to speak Hakka, we can communicate in Hakka next time. Next, can I have the next speaker?
Before the next speaker show up, I will want to remind everyone to use the word of the day, compare. Thank you.
What happened if we got the reader correct?
If you got the reader correct, I will give you a keychain.
Then do I need to do table topic?
Yes, of course. Whether or not you answer it correctly, you will need to answer the table topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay. I will give the chance to Wendy.
Wendy, do you want to try?
I think she voted herself.
Okay. Let me share my screen again. Can you see? Wendy?
Hello.
Hi.
Um, I don't really
Which?
know what to choose, because they all feel like I need to answer a reader.
Okay. If you want, I can choose for you.
Okay.
Is it okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will choose for you the number 4. I have keys, but no locks. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but can't go inside.
Mm. I have space. Okay.
What is that?
I will just answer it. Actually, when I first, as you were reading it, my first thought was it's related to maybe depression. I'm not sure why, because I think depression is like you are trapped in a place, but you can't come out, you can't come in, and it's always feel like you're stuck somewhere. Whether
Wendy,
no,
the answer isn't depression lah. Think positively. Don't think too much about the depression part.
okay.
It's if you want, I can give you a hint. Do you want to try more, or you want me to directly give the answer?
I think better. I can't really think of anything right now.
I have key, but no locks. I have space, but no room. I can enter. Key, room, key, space, and enter. These are related to keyboards. The
Keyboard.
correct answer is keyboards. Yes.
Maggie get it right.
Okay, I think.
All right. So
Okay.
your table topic is, what is your favorite technological product? What is your favorite technological product? Wendy, over to you.
What's my favorite technological product? You mean like hardware or anything?
Anything you like to talk about?
Hardware
or software also can. Up to you.
Okay. Technological. I don't really have a specific product that I like, but I like to experiment with different things. Like for example, the AI ChatGPT, when they first release it for free for everyone to use, I will just like immediately try it and it was quite interesting because I've tried different versions before, and the ChatGPT version was quite advanced and compelled me to use it again and again because of how natural it was instead of a default response, or I will ask something and then you answer something else not related at all. So I guess the most recent one I would put it as the AI things, and now I learned something. There's something called Claude and Windsurf, and there are so many different things to try out. So when there's something new, I will just experiment it. Long time ago, it was the Docker, the Windows subsystem, and it was something very long time ago. When it first introduced, I will try it usually. Yeah, that is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy, for sharing the tools that you use. Actually, I am also frequently use the AI tool, especially in coding part. I use it to learn. I learn TypeScript, React, JavaScript, and those things. And also sometimes I use it to recorrect my mindset. I mean, to shift my mindset as well. Okay, next. The next speaker is Maggie. Can you see my screen?
Yes, okay.
Let's So which one do you want to answer?
The number 6.
Number 6.
Is
What have hands but cannot clap?
clock.
Yes, you are right. So I will give you a keychain after this. Your table topic is describe your most grateful moment. Describe your most grateful moment. Maggie Law, over to you.
Describe your describe. Hang on. Describe will be what means
When is your most grateful moment? The time you feel grateful.
grateful. In my life, I would think is when I meet my mother will be the grateful moment, because my mom will be not regularly meet with me because she is a confinement lady and long term at Singapore. So means we'll be back meet us about few months after. So when meet her, I will feel like it's a lover time, and then it's a sweet time, and then I will feel like it's a home time at that moment. That's all. And back to you.
Oh,
Thank
okay. Thanks, Maggie, for your so quick response, so brief answer. And actually, I am also grateful that each time I meet my mom, because recently I moved out and don't stay with my mom. So let us cherish every moment we have with our family whenever we can. Next, let's have even, is it? Even, not
We
even.
have Zin.
Yes.
Who? Zing.
Hello.
Okay.
You want to try, Zin?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Zing. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So right now, 3, 4, and 6 are already taken.
I want to try number 1. The one that take off my skin, I won't cry, but you will. I think it is a durian.
No,
Oh no, not a durian.
you will cry. What will make you cry?
Yeah, I think that if I remove the skin of the durian, then I will sure cry because of the
Onion, I know.
onion. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes, the answer is onion.
Okay.
Okay, then your table topic is what is the food that makes you come back for more? What is the food that what is the food that makes you come back for more? Over to you, Zilin.
Okay. The fruit that makes me come back for more would be durian, like the answer I mentioned just now, because I'm really a durian lover. During the durian season, I will always look for durian whenever I can. And actually, my hometown is in Penang, but currently I'm working in KL now. So I always go back to my hometown during the durian season to look for durian. But I will also look for some ways lah, because I always want to enjoy the durian and also the dessert that come with the durian. For example, the one what we call the one the chendol, yeah, chendol with durian. During my time in KL, the place that I would go for durians is usually the SS2 durian store, but that would be more pricey. So sometimes I will also hope by the store beside the road, beside the road, then I will buy some durian, but I will ask them to remove the shell of the durian so that I can directly eat the flesh of the durian. So I think that durian is the food that I will always go back for. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ziying, for your sharing. Now that I know you are actually from Penang,
Yes,
I
yes.
am also Penang Lang, and
Oh,
then I love durian as well. So next time, let's go together for the
okay.
durian.
Okay.
All right. Next, we have Jenny.
Yes, hi.
Jenny,
Can
yeah,
you hear
you
me?
want to try? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the riddles. Which one do you want to take a guess?
Uh, to be very honest, the only one that I know is actually just now the number one. Other than that, I actually don't really know. But I think I can go for a try for number two. I have no life, I can die. Because I feel like my handphone is always die. So I don't know, could it be like handphone or whatsoever?
Actually, the answer is almost.
Oh, almost.
Really, the correct answer is battery.
Oh, okay. How creative. Okay.
So your question is, how do you recharge yourself when you are feeling exhausted? How do you recharge yourself when you are feeling exhausted? Over to you, Jenny.
All right, thank you. Uh, this is really an interesting question, I would say. How do I recharge myself? I actually feel very exhausted. But then I realized my way of charging myself has been changing over the time. Previously, I would say listening to the music is actually giving me some peace. I would say the music is those that a bit calm, that can really bring me that kind of calmer vibe, that can really bring me back to a better mood and to make a better decision over everything. But recently, I just realized that the music wasn't really the best approach anymore. So I'm actually developing a new way, which is going to the gym, hit the gym. So I realized when I release all the sweat out of myself, I feel much better. So I'm not sure, is that called that is this happy pills? Could it be like it creates some endorphin or some others that it makes me feel much more better after I release myself in the gym. So technically, that is my way. Yeah. That is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. So
Okay.
I learned that Jenny likes to go for gym and also sometimes during the old times she liked to listen to music to recharge herself. So next time if anyone have the same interest can come with Jenny.
Okay, thank you.
Next, do we have any more time for table topic session?
Sorry,
Timer?
we have no more time.
Okay. Then let's end this session. And thank you everyone for joining and listen to the table topic session. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Hui.
Over to our TOE, Michelle Ma.
Thanks, Hui, for the interesting table topic session that you had. Now, shall we proceed with our group photo? Wendy, you ready?
If any of your the guests, Stephanie, Jenny, Zine, Zoe, there's two Evas in the room. So if maybe you want to put your video on so that we can see you as well, just for the photo. If not, then it's fine. All right, Wendy, over to you, our photographer of the day.
Okay, hang on. Let me change the view to gallery. Okay. Okay. Oh, everybody. Okay, is everyone ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Take. Okay. And let's take another one. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Thank you.
How come we have three Eva Chin? So many devices.
No, because they are using the link. I send a reminder to them.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's for the
So
guest.
Oh.
Okay.
causing them, everyone using the link will be Eva.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, I got to go already. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, 2 minutes break already, then we will continue our agenda.
Okay.
So we can have 2 minutes break. So now it's 9:10 on my clock. So we come back at 9:12.
All right.
All right. Okay. Okay. For the two Evas, if you don't mind, can we know your name at least so address you properly instead of calling
Eva.
Eva? If you
These
don't
are
mind.
the guests, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Camille.
Hello.
Hey, I'm waiting for your icebreaker. Same goes for Maggie as well. Sherry, well done.
Yeah. First time.
Hui Wen as well. Your icebreaker coming soon, yeah?
Hui Wen.
Hui Wen.
Hui Wen. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Icebreaker. Correct.
So I'm looking forward to getting to know you better. Maggie, Camille, Hui Wen for your icebreaker. Good job, Sherry.
By the way, can we launch the pool at the same time or wait for them to come back first?
Yes, we can do that. Wendy?
She is preparing with the pool.
Yeah, can we?
Then I'll launch the poll for the best speaker first.
Okay. For all our guests, usually what we do is we'll vote for the best speaker that you have listened earlier, where we have Sherry, Xiaozhen, and Eliza who spoke earlier. So feel free to choose who gave you the best speech.
Has everyone answered? I'm going to close the poll now. Okay. Now I'll launch the poll for the best table topic speaker. All right, I'm going to end the poll. Okay.
I think we give a few more. Hold on. Okay. If anybody who didn't vote, you can, what we call it in the online term, PM tepi Wendy for your votes. All right. Okay, I think it's 9:12. Michelle, can we? Michelle Ma, are you here?
Can we?
Yes. Over and back to you.
Thank you, President Crystal. Okay, so right now, okay, hold on a minute. General evaluator. In Toastmaster, we learn everything by doing. Each speech and table topics are evaluated and given feedback so that we can improve ourselves from time to time. I would like to welcome our general evaluator, Risan, to provide us the feedback. Over to you, Risan.
Thank you, Michelle. Finally, you brought it correctly. Okay, so for the benefit of guests, why we need this session? Just now, Michelle just introduced on prepare speech, impromptu, and then the last and most important part, one of the important part in meeting for evaluation. This is because of, can you imagine in your workplace, every time you deliver speech or whatever, you try to share something, people give you feedback, honest feedback, so you can improve more. So this is part of the practice that we can find in Toastmaster, where when we have the evaluation sessions, people will give you the feedback, even no matter how worse your delivery are, but we will still give you a phrase, give you a clap, and then tell you what can you do more to improve in your next speech. So this is why we need to conduct an evaluation in Toastmaster meeting. So now I would like to first welcome our first evaluator for our first speaker, Chari, Toastmaster Yiwen, to give her evaluation on Chari's speech. Let's welcome Yiwen.
Thank you, Madam GE Risan, for introducing me. Now, first of all, congratulations, Cherry, that you have finally stepped up and investing your time into your own personal growth, delivering your very first ice-breaking speech. Now, every one of us, 22 of us in this room, know more about you. And despite your hardship after delivering your first baby, and I trust you will bring your grit in your public speaking journey as well. And your daughter will be very proud of you. So your speech introduced us a very compelling storytelling. And later on, you have introduced a very interesting plot twist from positive to a negative. From initially, you describe your anticipations, your excitement, and your immensely hopeful, right, for the arrival of a new life. And suddenly, you introduce a simple but very spot-on one-liner, one that tested, never give up, that your doctor announced that your baby daughter was lack of oxygen. And suddenly, it has introduced a drop of the negativity. Then later on, you introduce us you describe your pain, the helplessness, and perhaps a little bit of guilt, I would say, because not able to share the pain of your daughter, even though you give life to her, but now she was suffering inside the, I'm not sure, incubator with lots of tube inserting into her vulnerable body. That you introduce the helplessness and also the guilt. That makes me personally very engaged into your storytelling, and I hope and I believe the rest of us who are also the mother able to relate and feel relevant to your stories. And at the very last part, you have inserted some inspirational and positive sentiments of being sent a positive during the darkest stay you mentioned. Despite all of the hardship, you remain strong, you'll be there present for your baby, and no matter how, remain hopeful that everything will turn into the right side. And now your baby has finally grown into a very happy and cheerful little girl. So throughout your 5-minute speech, I think you have introduced a very compelling storytelling. And for your very first eye-breaking speech, very well done. And you may want to work on several points that can make your speech even better in the future. First of all, I would encourage you to try looking into the pinhole like how I'm speaking right now. Of course, I have some notes, just remember several notes, and now I'm speaking to you looking into the pinhole. So now you feel that I'm talking to you face to face. This will help for the engagement even better. And second thing, your ice-breaking speech was 4 to 6 minutes, and the timer turned yellow the moment you stop speaking. I would encourage you to maximize the time given to you so you can wrap up the entire speech when the timer flash out the red light. You have 30 minutes to wrap up a speech, so you can maximize the time. It's a part of the time management. And you don't have to be panicked because this is not a corporate, and we want to ensure you are safe in this public speaking platform. In the future, I would like you to challenge yourself to introduce more body gesture and perhaps tonality, vocal varieties to make your speech even more interesting. All in all, thank you and congratulations for completing your first ever ice-breaking speech. And I hope your lead will become the role model and inspire the rest of the new members to step up and start delivering their ice-breaking speech as well. Looking forward to your second speech. Thank you. All the best to you, Cherry.
Thank you. Thank you, our first evaluator, Ewan. Next, I would like to invite our second evaluator, Toastmaster Retno, to evaluate for Eliza's speech. Retno, over to you.
Thank you, GE. Good evening, everyone. Eliza, thank you for sharing your experience as the prodigy. I think tonight we have some new members here. I'm also on my way to be a mentor, and my prodigy will be learning from your experience. Fantastic experience, and also a very way to learn from the person who is experiencing. From your speech, Eliza, I found that you were very confident. You are always a confident speaker, and you delivered your speech with a very nice expression and good eye contact. It was quite compelling for me to learn that your mentor was your ex-colleague. I really like that you didn't find it hard to be mentored by your ex-colleague. Very positive experience in that. And then also you were talking about the excitement of your achievement. However, you also share your struggle at the beginning when you had to deliver your speech, the nervousness and the anxiety. However, there was also something that quite compelling for all of us here because we experienced those things that you experienced as the first, on your first speech. I was really glad that you felt fantastic at the end and you joined Venus. That was a very happy story. What I would like you to do, Eliza, is that you structure your speech. I would like you to frame your speech from the opening, the content, and the conclusion. I felt that you were jumping from one thing to another, and it was quite difficult to follow. The second one is I would like you to rethink of your title. Meeting my mentor. It was not about just meeting your mentor. It's about your journey with your mentor, how she checked on you after that, how you felt. I think it was about the relationship between you and your mentor. However, overall, thank you for sharing. And please, Eva, I would like to challenge you on your timing. You are over time. However, you could always practice during your, before you deliver your speech. Thank you very much. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Retno. Next, I would like to invite our third speaker, Krista Chin, to evaluate for Xiaozhen's speech. Krista, over to you.
Thank you, Rison. Xiaozhen It's definitely a pleasure and a very exciting to see you taking up the mantle to give your speech once again. I've seen your journey from your icebreaker until now, today. You are telling a story to combine it and tell a captivating story. I love your title, My Relationship Toolkit, and how you incorporated the whole story between you and your husband to tell it, and how you can actually maneuver whereby you are both speaking two different languages, like men are from Mars and the ladies are from Venus. Same thing as how you actually mentioned it. I would say you have done well with the 3 C's. You started with the first C, the captivating question. You started the whole story with, have you ever tried fixing a relationship using the wrong way? So all of us were thinking, maybe yes, maybe no. And for me, definitely yes. A lot of relationship. So it triggered questions. So good job, Shelton, on that. The next one, I like you use the analogy whereby you were fixing, both you and your husband were fixing IKEA features without any manual. So you put that into context. So for the second C, you put everything into context, whereby you set the stage right. But then again, who actually fixed IKEA furniture? You reading the manual. I don't know about you. Definitely not me. In that context, when you put that, it's definitely a wonderful story. You, as an audience, you want to listen more. And of course, the other C that you have did well is your confidence. Speaking to the screen, looking at the keyhole when you are speaking. For the first time, I still could remember in the past whereby you were stopping, what is that word? This one. But this time you have delivered your speech smoothly to challenge you to the next level, I would say, and to bring your story and engage more audience, to put all our ears and non-stop listening, and we can remember your stories. I would say, when you mention about the 5 love languages, instead of just mentioning 5 love languages, you can say, how many languages? 5 love languages, going to the story using your body gesture. So you have this in the box, so you can go 5 love languages. So it engages the audience even more. The next, when you started with the captivating question, have you ever tried? You should pause just for a little bit rather than going, have you ever tried? And then you reiterate your story. You pause so that all of us can recollect. Have we encountered such issues? So these are, you have done very well. It's just about the pacing. And last but not least, I would say, is a bit more of body languages, because you are using left, right, but sometimes, how Risan mentioned, try to stand up a little bit more. It's a bit more drastic, left and right, rather than on the sitting down, you're So all in all, you did very well with being captivating, starting a storyline with your clarity of the message in speaking different types of relationship, how you can manage with the 5 different love language, your confidence. But I do hope the suggestions that I mentioned, body language a little bit more pacing, and you would do superb for your next session. All in all, I believe you did a very well story. Definitely something that I would remember. Over back to you, General Evaluator Risan.
Thank you, Crystal, for your evaluations. Next, I would like to invite our table topic evaluator, Presentation Mastery Proficiency, Toastmaster Leong Mei Hong, to present for her evaluation on all our table topic speakers so far. Over to you, Mei Hong.
Thank you, Madam G. Risan. All right, congratulations to 5 of you who is taking the table topic session today. First, I would like to evaluate for Michelle. Your structure of your speech is very good. You got the opening to tell us what language that you are learning. Then after that, you talk about Hakka, how you find it so difficult to learn, but then you are forced to learn. And lastly, you share with us how it goes until today that you are very happy if you get someone who can talk Hakka with you. So your structure is really good. So for one thing that I would like you to improve for if you have the next session of the table topic session is to have a stronger conclusion, because you just ended with, yeah, that is the journey of me learning Hakka. Maybe you can mention like what do you learn from learning Hakka? How is it? Or you conclude everything in the beginning, just a small little point. Then that will be very great. Okay. All right. Next is Wendy. We'll be talking about your favorite technology product, which you share about experience, many different things. But one thing that you share a lot is about AI. This is very good. The things that I really like about your speech is very detailed things you talk about AI. How is it that helps you? Got different types of AI that you mentioned. I'm also not very familiar other than ChatGPT and Gemini. That's what I learned from you. That's very good. So for one thing to improve your speech is maybe you need to improve on your eye contact. I realized that you just look at one side corner when you think about the things, the AI thing that you want to say. Maybe you can, instead of looking at one corner, maybe you can look at the pinhole so you can caught your attention. Yeah. Then it will be better to grab the attention of everyone. Okay? All right. Next is Maggie. I want to congratulate Maggie for taking the chance to talk in this impromptu session, which is the question will be most grateful moment. You share with us that you are meeting your mom is the most grateful moment. Wow. It made me curious, like, oh, meeting your mom will be the greatest moment. Then you share about how your mom is working in the confinement. You just meet her not often, so that you are very grateful. So I really like how you talk about this. Your tone, you are very happy and cheerful. It makes me like very curious what happened next. But you are very short. But maybe you can describe a more. What you do with your mom? How is your more detailed feelings of what you all do together every time you meet? Then they will be better. Alright. Okay. Next, I would like to congratulate Dean for taking the chance to talk about what food that makes you come back for more. It's not easy to talk in front of the screen, I understand, but congratulations for taking the chance to talk. All right. So you talk about durian. Oh, you make me want to eat durian. The way your tonation is very good. You explain the durians, how you love the durians, how you're willing to travel like from KL to Penang, go to the root store, the SS2, even time for the dessert. Oh, you really make me want to eat durian already. Really. That's very good. The one thing that you can bring your speech to the next level is maybe you can turn on your camera. You can show more your excitement, and we really can connect well if we can see your face. All right. Okay. So maybe perhaps next time you can turn on your camera. Okay. Next is Jenny. Jenny will be talking. You are talking about how you recharge when you are exhausted. First, I really like how fluently you talk about in your speech today. You talk about your activity change. Previously, you like to listen to some calm music. Then after that, you talk about how this doesn't work for you anymore, and now you are going to gym. All the sweat, you feel like it helped you more. Totally can relate when you say this, because I feel like this is totally me. I like to listen to music. Even now, I still listen to music to release my stress, but going to gym is also my favorite activity to release stress. So very nice. Your flow of your speech is very good. You make us very curious how you want to go, how you change from listen to music to gym. So the same, if one thing can improve to make your speech more interesting is well, because your speech is already very nice. Your tone, everything is so good. So you turn on your camera, we can see more your facial expression and like gesture than it's right. So 5 of you all who participate in this impromptu session. It's not easy, but it's you are very brave to take it. All right, that's all for me. Pass it back to Lisa.
Thank you, Mei Hong. Well, it's not a easy job to comment on 5 speakers at once within a short time or period. So well done on Mei Hong. Next, I would like to invite our group of technical support team that help us to evaluate for the session as well. So may I have first welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster June, to give grammarian report for tonight. Over to you, June.
Thank you, our general evaluator, Toastmasters Risan. Hi, I would like to share my screen. Hi. All right. So I'm sure you can see my Excel template here. All right, so let me start with the word of the day, compel or compelling. I am very glad that this word has been multiple times mentioned. These are the number of members that have used the word. Apologize if I miss out anyone, but at least Xiaozhen, Michelle, even Redno, they use at least twice. And I also am very excited when I catch some of the faces and unique words to describe in your storytelling. So Cherry, she used the word holding my baby for the first time. So that also remind me about the feeling when I hold my daughters. And she used the word tubes connected to her fragile body. That makes me have the imaginary image on my mind. I think these are really, really good description in her speeches. Eliza, I don't think she's here, but anyway, I want to compliment her using some of the words like I was utterly shocked. The space given to me for my growth and fulfilling experience. Shelton, I like the way how you described assembling IKEA furniture without the manual. And of course, you were both loving but speaking different love languages. And I also want to shout out for even immensely hopeful. Perhaps you can also, I would suggest you can maybe for other members can use extremely hopeful or filled with great hope. Crystal, you use multiple times, not my word of the day. However, you use captivating multiple times. Okay, maybe that is your R counter, your filler words. All right, so some of the grammatical errors that I spot. Our first speaker, Cherries, your pronunciation is very clear. In fact, I spot this very vividly. My daughter was bonds, and then you put an S. Bond is a past particle of a bear, so it shouldn't have carried this S, right? Especially happy for this depressing. I hope I catch it correctly. However, I would like to suggest I feel happy yet a little depressed, or you can use it's bittersweet. So this is to express some mixed feeling, okay? And these words, I would like to perhaps invite anyone that can suggest to me, because I hear somebody's use mentor. So I would think it's right to use mentor because mentoring, mentor, mentee. Redno, do you have any recommendation? What is the correct pronunciation?
Please, mentor.
Mentor, right? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. And I also have one, feel irresistible sweat. I think this is from Eliza. Feel, please change it to felt because it's already past tense. Or I would suggest use broke into cold sweat. So this is a good phrase to describe maybe when you are in the emotion, fear, shock, or anxiety. All right, there's a little contribution from a grammarian tonight. So I will pass it back to our general evaluator, Risa. Thank you.
Thank you for our English teacher for tonight. Well done for all the grammar error capture and also the suggestion and also all the good words coming. Next, I would like to invite for our R counter tonight, Chu Feng, Toastmaster Chu Feng, to give her R counter report. Chu Feng, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Rasan. Let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my Excel now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I've already captured the use of the crutches and the repeat words here. So congratulations to some of the speakers here who did very well, like Cherry, Jamie, Evan, Redno, and Crystal, who are unable to catch any of the crutches or repeat words. We have also some of the guests and also speakers that has very low. And keep up the good work for those that have low to minimal, while for those that currently have higher crutches, let's work towards minimize it in the future. And if we look at those that mostly causes us to have the crutches is so, we have a tendency to start our sentence with the word so and also repeat some of the phrases when we speak. Yep, that's the report for today. Let's use these statistics to compel us to work towards a better or more confident speeches. Thank you.
Thank you for our counter report from Chu Feng. Next, I would like to invite our timer to give so far how we have done with our time tonight. So let us welcome our timer for tonight. Pui Wan, Toastmaster Pui Wan, over to you.
Hello, good evening. So you all can see my screens, right? So this is the timer log that I have captured for the table topics. Basically all the presenter is within the time except okay, I think it is less than 1 minute. It is also not within the times, right? Because during the table topics for Maggie to describe their most greatest moments, her sharing is only less than 1 minute. Okay. So for the prepared speech, okay, all the three presenter is except Cherry. The two, Eliza and Selden, is actually not within the time frame. It takes about 8 minutes and 4 minutes. Okay. In terms of the evaluations, okay, except for Crystal, all is within the time frame. Crystal take longer. She talk about 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the time log for tonight.
Thank you. Congratulations, Pui Wan, as first timer to become the timer, and then I would say that you active listen to and also pay attention closely on how to manage our meeting tonight. So well done on that. Next, it's my time for me as a GE to give my timer report. So Pui Wan, please set my timing accordingly to the schedules. I will try best to fit my evaluation within 8 minutes because I wrote a lot of things. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let me pin timer first. So I would like to congratulate winners that achieving hundreds meeting tonight. But another one, so give ourselves a round of applause. Yeah. It's not easy, but we do it persistently and consistently to make it the meeting. And one thing that I observed good about tonight meeting is the whole meeting, all our role player is from Winners Toastmasters Club. Feel proud about yourself. Yes, we done it. This time we no need to invite outsider to help us to run the meeting. So well done all the exco for the hard work to push everyone into the meeting. Well done. So tonight meeting start on time 8:01, and we have the brief for the house rule first, include the naming for ourselves. So Wendy, well done on that. And even when they start out of the meeting 7:30, I was like, wow, so early. The room already open. So it's not easy to do that every time, make it so early. But that's also the time where we come in and bonding, chit-chatting, and also cross-checking our mind, our make sure our device is functioning. So good job on that. And for the agenda, I have one comment on that, which we have the latest version in very, very last minute, like just 2 minutes before the meeting start. And there's still some bugs, error found in the meeting where I think is the evaluator names wrong. So maybe Toastmaster of the evening that taking the responsibility to just amend the agenda. Next time, try to prepare the agenda 2 days before. I know that you have sent out the first version, but anyway, if you feel that you're rushing out of time, you cannot make it for the amendment, ask help from others, EXCO or someone in the group that can help you to amend it and send it early before the meeting, so that like just now Retno asked about, she didn't get it because she just come in the meeting late, so she didn't get the latest changes. Sometimes the early send out for the agenda will help all the role player to prep themselves for the meeting. So let's keep the group practice on that, and also helping each other, especially EXCO. You are the one that representing your club to make sure the meeting going smooth. So help each other to cross check and point out the error before the meeting. Okay. Yeah, and we have a warm welcome from Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Even you are in struggling, but you still want to meet your TI family and run the meeting together. So I feel so touched, and I hope your mom can recover fast. Yeah, and I like where Crystal shared about her personal thought to the team tonight, and also share on what is recently happened. For this is also an opportunity for president to try. I would say that an opportunity for president to deliver speech. It set the mindset of how can we deliver our message strong. And well done, Crystal, you did it. I would say that the improvements from the first meeting, your president's speech, till today, I can see a lot of improvement actually throughout the meetings runs. So well done on that. And Toastmaster of the evening tonight, Michelle, part of the suggestion for agenda, I like that you remind all the speakers they need to pin the timer themselves, because actually in contest, we don't pin timer for speakers. So speaker need to practice to pin the timer by themselves to alert on the timing. So what I did, as I did now. So well done, Michelle, you do on that. And also I like Michelle and even Hui Ying, jump a little bit for all. You all hosting the meeting, you all making the topic, you all interacting with speaker. After they share their thought, you all also do a summary on that. So this showing that you are active listening for others, what they have shared, and also adding a little bit of your personal thought will feel the speaker will feel the interaction between you and her. And it's not throughout the online. People always says that online there's no feeling touch on it, but I feel the personal connection and touch when we have all this kind of feedback, suggestion, and even the personal comment on that. So I can see the chat still continue active, giving comment and complimentary for each other. So Well done on that. I would like to encourage all to continue this good practice. And just one suggestion for Toastmaster of the evening. I realized that just now you briefed about Toastmaster International background. The numbers actually, what you mentioned is different with the slide. So you all might want, EXCO, might want, club officer might want to cross-check again the script and the actual slide, and also TI website, what is the latest number. As well as I feel that for the Venus history, we are not using our members' photo. Why? Showcasing our gathering, like the last trip we have, like glamping, all the gathering photos, put it in the slide will feel the personal connection and make members feel that their heart is touched to bring back those good memory. So I would suggest that let's use members' photo instead of the AI illustration. And all our speakers tonight, well done. Congratulations that you all deliver your speech well. I would just one suggestion, because it seems that this suggestion is not only for speaker tonight, but also for all our Venus members. It seems that because we are online meeting, so everyone used to sitting. I would suggest that those prepared speech speakers, next time, challenge yourself to stand up. Bring the energy like you are delivering the speech to the audience that's sitting in front of you instead of sitting down. And I realize many of us actually reading the script. So try to throw the script away. Grammar is just part of it. Try to practice more how to be fluent and confident in speaking and make your energy strong. Don't sit down. Sometimes sit down, the body will tell your mind, the subconscious mind, that the energy will be reducing. So I will challenge all of us here. Next time when you deliver prepared speech, try, stand up, deliver in strong energy. And for our evaluator tonight, congratulations, you all did well on I would say that you all did well on giving the feedback to all our speakers. And just some little comment here is, when we do the evaluation, try not to repeat again the whole story of what speaker have shared. If you feel that that point is something that they do good, bring it in 1 to 2 sentences, because I believe all the audience here actually they remember what speaker shared. As long as you bring out 1 to 2 sentence, then their memory, you will bring back their memory instead of recap the whole story again, that wasting your evaluation time. And also that try, like Crystal, what Crystal did well tonight, I observed she used the acronyms 3C, something that interesting for some new members that observe on the evaluation sessions. And Crystal did well on give the summary. Remember, we need to summary recap again what we have shared for the speakers, the good point they have, and also recap again the suggestion that we want to let them improve themselves. So summary is very important when we do the evaluations. And also for all the technical role player, well done. And I'll just like to give one suggestion, because I realize that the words of the day, sometimes even me myself, I will also forget to use it. So maybe next time in our meeting, when some speakers, they use words of the day, we encourage by waving the hand, give like a not sounding clap for the speakers that use words of the day. So immediately catch our audience attention, right? So this is my suggestion for Venus, that we can try to do this practice. Overall, I think tonight meetings, my time is up, but I have 2 more, sorry. Maybe just one more is on Hui. Well done that you have challenged yourself. Every time you say that I don't know how to feedback on speakers after they give their speech. But tonight you managed to do it, and it's so naturally, and what you share about your thought actually is linked to them. So I believe that speakers, they also feel that you try to connect with them. There's some connection between you and the speakers. Well done. And last, my suggestion for all the table topic speakers is you can use the technique of past, present, future. When you before you deliver your speech, you can hold for 10 seconds to 30 seconds maximum to think what you want to share, and then use the technique of sharing the story past, present, future, or talk about the cause and impact, something that help you develop on the content. So that's all for my suggestion tonight, and I hope that Venus is getting stronger and stronger into the next 200 meetings. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Michelle.
Thank you, GE. Thank you, everyone, for taking up the technical roles. And yep, the word of the day is very important. We should be using it quite often. And I know not easy to use that word for everyone because you have to link to compel, right? So so right now it has been a pleasure to be your Toastmaster of the evening. I'll hereby sign off my role as a TOE and I'll pass the floor to our president, Crystal.
Thank you so much, Michelle Ma, and thank you for taking up the baton for being the TOE for the day. You have did well, so congratulations. And of course, we've taken the notes from our GE, whereby certain places where we still need to tweak to be on the next level. For now, while we are waiting for our Wendy to do the I would say the certificates. In the meantime, Wendy, can we launch the poll for best evaluator?
It's lunch now.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to close the poll now. Okay.
All right. Have you closed? Okay. I think June have stated in the group chat whereby I'll hand it over to June. I'll not take the thunder from June. Whereby we like to invite the guests for your takeaways or aha moment. You can say pass if you don't feel comfortable. And maybe we'll just open the floor to June to hold this, if you don't mind. June, are you there? Okay. I think she just stepped away. Okay, maybe we can hear from Daphne, Jenny, Zine, I'm not sure whether it's Eva or somebody else, and Zoe as well. If you have any take back or your aha moments, how was it? How was the meeting? Any one of you want to go? How about Daphne?
Hello. Yeah, I'm Daphne. Just sharing some of the key takes away. This is my first time attending a Toastmaster meeting, and thank you for having me today. And I have learned a lot from the evaluations that were encouraging and also constructive. The positive atmosphere in this meeting make it easy to participate even as a guest. So thank you so much for having me.
No problem. It's a pleasure having you. You're always welcome. Jenny, Zine, Zoe, you have any thoughts? Okay, I'll take it as a no, but For all our guests, you're always welcome. The door is always open. You can always reach out to myself, Eva. When we mention EXCO, it means anyone who's in a group to always join us for our meetings. We meet on every first and third Tuesday of the month. So from 8 to 10. So you're always we always welcome you to join Venus for our next meeting as well, which is the third Tuesdays of October, the coming third Tuesday, which is for your benefit, which is on the 21st, which is our next meeting. Okay, let me see. So anybody else, members, do you have anything to say? Any highlights? June, you have anything? Or even?
Yes, I have something to share.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, this Saturday, 9 to 11, we'll be playing pickleball with Michelle Lam, our Venus member at KL Zebra Pickleball Courts. And we would like to welcome any new members or anyone who has free time. You please DM me and we still welcome more players to join us. At the moment, we have one court. Of course, if we can, by all means, we can expand it to two courts. Thank you. It's 9 to 11 this Saturday, 11th of October.
Okay, so to reiterate, if anybody is interested, reach out to Even for our Venus members. She is the organizing chair for the pickleball. Guests, we always welcome you. Add to the head count. We would love to see you in person as well. If you're interested in the new phase of pickleball, have never tried or totally love it, join us this Saturday 9 to 10. Reach out to Eva and we can actually do that. Okay, we have June suggesting durian party. I'll let June organize that and I'll take a rain check on that because I'll go for the mangosteen but not the durian. Okay. All right. Any open for the floor? If not, Wendy, are we good for the next session where we appreciate our role players?
The best speaker.
Best speaker. Yes, like I said. So, ladies, our next session whereby is the what we call the drum roll session. But before that, I have an important thing. Can I have the whole floor unmute yourself? Everyone. Okay, everyone is actually our Toastmasters tradition whereby for our icebreaker, Cherry, can we all give her a standing round of applause? And stand up. No, you can't really see on Zoom, but all well done.
Standing ovation. Congratulations, Cherry, for the icebreaker.
For your icebreaker.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. So, Wendy, now we have the best speaker. You all have voted. Now is all the time we're waiting for. We have right, awards and recognition time. Best speaker.
Yay!
Well done, Sherry.
Thank you.
Can someone pin Sherry? Okay. Right now, if you don't mind, can you help us to take a picture?
Hold on, I have a problem with my laptop here. Hold on, let me try.
Okay. Or is there anyone else who can actually help take a picture?
I have to take a picture, but I need to pin both, right? Or only Cherry?
Yeah, Sherry and myself. I think I'm pinned.
Okay, let me pin you then.
Hold on, let me. Let's see. Sherry, where are you? Okay. Michelle, on your count?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Wait a moment. Wait. Okay. good.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, so next we have the best table topic speaker. Going to Jenny. Well done. First time, I believe. And you've already won. Okay. Jenny, if you don't mind, can you on your video? If not, then yeah, so that we can pin you.
Yeah.
Right, hold on.
Yeah, I worked it out already. Now I can do it. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Here you go. Congratulations.
Okay, smile. Okay.
You're in outer space flying to the moon. You won your first best table topics.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
got it,
you.
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
And we have our best evaluator. Going to Mei Hong. All right. Congrats, Mei Hong.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Oh, is anybody already taking my hongs? Okay, hold on. Let me pin my hong. Where are you, my hong? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, smile. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So once again, I think okay. Thank you so much, Wendy. You can stop sharing right now. Once again, thank you very much for spending 2 hours of your time. I hope to see you again on the third week, which is on 21st. And we'll all see you again. I hope the guests, you had an enjoyable time. For all the level ones or just new joiners, I'm looking forward to your icebreakers. For all our seasoned speakers, definitely I'm all ears to hear all your evaluation and your next speeches as well. So looking forward to the next meeting. For those who are going pickleball, I'll see you this Saturday. Enjoy your evening and thank you very much. I'll see all of you again. All right. Thank you. Can I have the exco to stay back?
Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.